Do you want to do your voice warm-ups?
We can film the voice warm-up, it's all important.
We can delete those if we need them.
We can put them in. How we prepare for our information.
Anyhow, there you go. Well, welcome everybody. This is The Week That Was. I'm Peter Browning.
I'm Steve Dale.
We're from LJ Hooker Brunswick Heads. Thanks very much for watching. Firstly, just to give you a little bit of an update on a couple of my listings. 43 Bulgoon Crescent, we did finally exchange on Friday afternoon, so congratulations to Ali and Daniel. Looking forward to seeing you guys come up from Sydney as the new owners, and congratulations to Ben and Esther. They're on their way to Tassie and the fam. So that's the first one. The next one is that I just literally today we finished doing the pest and building inspection at 27 Riverside Drive, Mullumbimby. So contract should become unconditional on that one tomorrow as well. So they're the two that have happened for me this week. And what have you got, Steve?
Look, excited about 136 Belimo Drive. It's now settled, it's all done and dusted. So to Megan, just welcome to the new abode on the water, and well done to you. And to Gail and the family, all the best, and find your spot out in the bush where you're going to. So really pleased for those guys. We exchanged in Moobor, so that'll go unconditional if it hasn't already done this evening. So that's pretty much done and dusted now. I think we'll be settling as well. They're hoping for a 14-day settlement, so that'll be a full within a month from listing to sale.
That's
an absolute cracker. Right, so really pleased about that one. And then one to watch out on is a new listing coming on in Ocean Shores. We'll have a chat about some of that information around there, but I've just got the agreement signed, and as soon as I've got the marketing contract, I'll be able to let everybody know on what's coming up, hopefully by Thursday.
That's fantastic, Steve. Mate, congratulations to the people that bought in Moorball as well. I literally went for a bike ride Saturday afternoon and called in the Moorball Hotel on the way back from the bike ride. What a cute little town.
That's the pub with the pool.
Yeah, the pub with the pool.
That's the pub
as
with
they
the
say. Yeah, I've just literally, also today and late last week, we've done photo shoots on all my new listings, so they should be all up and running hopefully by the end of this week, so keep an eye out for that, guys. There's 5 new ones coming. One to keep a really, really close eye out for is number 38 Yamble Drive. So it's a big 2-storey place, got a DA approved for a secondary dwelling out the back. Great views over the golf course. Definitely one to look at, and it's coming up for auction if it's not sold beforehand. So that's another.
There's already been interest on that one.
Been solid interest actually. We haven't even really started any promo, so that's
right.
really, really good.
Yeah.
Other things that we're going to come up with this week, which is not necessarily the week that was, but we're 21 years old. So we're celebrating our 21st birthday this month, so there's going to be a lot of giveaways. Keep an eye out for that one. I did say last week as well that I'm going to be doing a post with interviewing one of my property managers, Melissa, with regards to some property management things and a few concerns or a few alarming things that are going to be coming up this year for a lot of people, and that's going to happen tomorrow or the next day as well. Melissa's just been frantically busy at the moment, so fingers crossed we can get that one sorted for you as well. That's about it. Back to you, Steve.
Yeah, look, you know, I wanted to bring up something around this off-market listings.
Yeah,
I've had two calls today alone, so you know we know the week that was, and we'll talk about what's coming up. But one of the things I'm getting peppered with, can you tell me about off-market listings? Can you tell me what you've sort of got under the books that are not quite there, but we're interested in buying? So
we spoke about this earlier today, and to be quite frank, and please excuse the swearing, it really pisses me off to hear that other agents are out there doing this whole alleged off-market listings. If you're seriously thinking about selling your property and you've got an agent that's running around telling you to do off-market listing, or that they might have somebody that might be able to run through and pay a premium price for it, bullshit. Take the property to the market and find out what it's really worth. You might think that that's a premium price, but without taking your property to the marketplace, or at least getting 2 or 3 agents out there to give you what would be perceived as a premium price before you sell it to a particular person, then realistically all you're doing is playing into the hands of a shark as an agent, and or the buyer who's very, very astute and got an agent working for them rather than for you.
I was going to say, doesn't that raise the question that it's actually more of a buyer's agent than actually selling the property? I mean, they're trying to find a property for an agent, for a buyer, even if they have one.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
In New South Wales, I mean, something to really understand that, as I just talked about, one that's coming on Ocean Shores, I legally need to have a sales agreement in place.
Correct.
And that's signed. I have a sales agreement in place. We'll do a notification to both conveyancers, so the conveyancer knows that they'll generate the marketing contract for us,
yes.
so we can legally market and put that market the property to market. So
Well, they've got to have disclosures to start with. So you as a seller and the agent who's allegedly doing, in my opinion anyway, it's just a complete illegal operation, they're not doing you any favours. They're doing themselves a favour. They're trying to get a quick buck. So don't fall into that trap. If you've got a property that you want to sell, get some agencies, find out what it's really worth, do your market research first. Don't fall into the hoodwink of, you know, an off-market listing and playing into the hands of an astute buyer that's coming out of some capital city just trying to look to con you.
Yeah.
And to be honest, the agent who's doing that's not doing you any favours. They're just looking for a quick buck and they're going to rip you off. My opinion only, for what it's worth, but Steve and myself have been getting peppered at the moment from, and it's not local buyers, believe it or not, it is the Sydney buyers, it is the people coming out of Melbourne. Oh, what have you got off market? We want to know about your off market listings. We don't want something that's on market. We don't have to compete for it. Well, if they don't want to compete for it, that means they don't want to pay for it. So don't fall into that trap, please.
yeah, too true. So that's really the tip and watch out for today. Is there is no such thing in New South Wales as off market.
No.
It's on market, and if an agent is approaching you in that way, saying, look, we can bring them through or can't bring them through, we don't need to have an agreement in place. That really is the bullshit that we're talking about. And you know, there is a process, and we all have to follow it. We all have to register in a certain way. So do the right thing by yourself, and that is find the right agent that's going to help you get the best price.
Absolutely.
And that's in a competitive market.
Well, it couldn't get any more competitive. We're literally, like I said last week, we've got buyers that are actually asking us to go and approach people to find out where they're going to sell. So again, why fall into the hands of an astute buyer?
Okay.
You need to get an agent that's going to work for you and get you the premium price. That's me for the week.
Guys, have a great week. We'll talk about what's going on
Up
on
and coming.
Thursday.
The week it was. Have a great day. Night.